Hello, mic test check, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I think I got the things fixed now. Okay, okay. This stupid kid, you know, wanted to kill someone, so okay, fine, I'll do it. Sorry about that. How far is it? The stables. Cat. What a cat. Carrot. Let's just check what's going on. There's a string of artists and many really known presidents being corporate lives. What intrigues me is how a kid always lived all the way back. Yes, it's a carriage too. How a kid made much money all the way to
all for sale at fair prices.
dude. Things you get doesn't notice I'm here.
I can take you to any of the hold capitals. Where do you want to go?
I want to go to.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Oh yeah, here we go.
If you've never been to Riften, be sure to visit the Blackbriar Meadery. A few mugs of dads and you'll forget all.
Has earned quite a sinister reputation, mainly due to a Thieves Guild's presence in the sewers beneath the streets. The Thieves Guild. There's the entry.
Hold there. Before I let you into Riften, you need to pay the visitor's tax.
Really? What's tax for?
For the privilege of entering the city. What does it matter?
It's obviously a shakedown.
All right, keep your voice down. You want everyone to hear you? I'll let you in. Just let me unlock the gate.
Yeah.
Welcome to Riften, home of the
Head
Thieves Guild.
inside when you're ready.
Or so they'd have you believe. It's all lies. We're just thugs. Vermin creeping around the rat way.
Nice finally opinionated people there. Larry told me that.
I had another run. Watch the skies, traveler.
Be careful, Mule. The Thieves Guild has
I don't know you. You and Riften looking for trouble?
Snap of her fingers, and you could end
What's
up
it to
in
you, you
jail.
son of a bitch?
Don't say something you'll regret. Last thing the Blackbriars need is some loudmouth trying to meddle in their affairs.
I just don't want
Who are Blackbriars?
The Blackbriars have Riften in their pocket, and the Thieves Guild watching their back, so keep your nose out of their business. Me? I'm Maul. I watch the streets for them. If you need dirt on anything, I'm your guy. But it'll cost you.
Dirt on, not exactly myself. Oh, got any dirt on this?
Only way you could have found one of those is by stealing it. Guess you'll fit in around here better than I thought.
No, I found it.
So what do you want to know?
Tell me what this gem is worth.
Do I look like a merchant to you? You're gonna have to take that up with Vex and the Thieves Guild. Get in good with them and you'll find her.
Know anything more about the Thieves Guild?
You kidding? My brother Dirge works in their hideout. I used to run with them myself, but took a job with Maven after they started hitting a rough patch. If you want to get in on that action, find Brynjolf in the marketplace. I'm sure he could use someone like you.
About the Blackbriars.
Well, you got Maven. She pretty much runs the... So basically, no one can touch her. Just remember, if she tells you to do something, you damn well better do exactly what she says. Be seeing you around.
Yeah.
I'm really getting tired of your excuses.
They say
When
your
you borrowed the
Storm
money,
Cloak
you said you'd
murdered
pay
the
it back
High
on
King
time and for double the
with
usual
his
fee.
voice.
I know I
Shouted him
But how was I to know
apart.
the shipment would get robbed?
Next time, keep your plans quieter, and nothing would have happened to it.
What? Are you telling me you robbed it? Why? Why are you doing this to me?
Look, Shadra, last warning. Pay up or else. All I care about is the gold. Everything else is your problem.
Goodness.
Huh? What do you want?
What kind of trouble are you in, friend?
I owe a great deal of money to someone, and I think they cheated me. I don't know what to do.
Tell me the details.
I was able to work out a deal with the stables in Whiterun to sell me some of their tack and harnesses. I borrowed some gold from Sapphire to pay for the shipment, but it got robbed before it even arrived. Now Sapphire wants her money back, and if I don't pay her, I think she's going to kill me.
I'll pay off your debt.
You will? Oh, thank you.
I'm gonna
Be
die.
careful with Sapphire. She mixes with all sorts of nasty people.
I'll go help you get first.
If you're looking for anything to sell for a fair price, I run the Pond Prawn over by the market.
Sure thing, fella. Snowfoot.
Sure. I'm a dirty beggar. Why would you want to even...
No fucking gold.
Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart.
Charity at it. How's it get to charity? Yoink. Really killed him. Oh,
Those who shirk their duties will get an extra beating. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, Grelod.
And one more thing. I will hear no more talk of adoptions. None of you riffraff is getting adopted, ever. Nobody needs you. Nobody wants you. That, my darlings, is why you're here. Why you will always be here, until the day you come of age and get thrown into that wide, horrible world. Now, what do you all say?
you're a bitch.
We love you, Grelod. Thank you for your kindness.
That's better. Now scurry off, my little gutter snipes.
Fair shield, huh? Roar.
I'm really afraid of Grelod. When Aventus escaped, she was so mad. I got double the beatings that day.
I'm sorry, but the children aren't up for adoption right now. You should go.
It's called always like that.
Sadly, yes. Even the townsfolk have taken to calling her Grelod the Kind. Her very existence has become something of a running joke. Grelod runs this orphanage because she's old and set in her ways and doesn't know any other life. These children need love and comfort. I try, but I'm sorry. You should go. The children aren't up for adoption, and it's cruel to get their hopes up. Besides, Grelod hates visitors. If there's nothing else, I really must ask you to leave.
I hate it here. Grelod the Kind is the meanest person in all of Skyrim.
Really, man.
Please, mister. You gotta get me out of here. Ever since Aventus left, Grelod's been even
I'm
meaner
strong
than usual.
and quick.
I
and
swear,
can do any
she's gonna
chore you
kill one
want.
of us.
Come on, adopt me, please.
I do hope Mommy and Father come to get me soon. Ever since that Aventus boy left, Grelod has been so angry. Come to get yourself a kid? You're out of luck. No way Grelod would let any of us get adopted. Especially not since Aventus took off.
Yes?
Sad kids, man.
What do you want? You have no business being in here. What are you staring at, you worthless piece of gutter trash? I simply must start locking the doors again. Think you can intimidate me? In my own orphanage? Ha! Not bloody likely.
Who's?
Just leave here. Leave us alone.
Maybe I could do it that way. Awesome. Just yelling at them.
What do you want? You have no business being in here.
You really shouldn't be here.
How do you do it about constant time growth?
What do you want? You have no business being in here.
Victory is yours. I submit. Victory is yours. I submit. No more. I yield. I yield.
Someone has... Oh, Grelin!
Grelin is dead.
No more. I yield. I yield.
Hooray! Grelin the Kind is dead at last. We're saved.
Mercy.
Yay!
The Pig Children by Tyson Bain. No one, not the oldest dark elf from Mount Bodega Poor, or the ancient sage of Solitude himself, can recall a time when the orc did not ravage on Vertamia. Whatever foul and pestilent stage of oblivion conjured up then, could scarcely have created a more constant threat to the well-being of the civilized races of Tamriel than the obnoxious orc. Orcs are thankfully easy to recognize from other humanoids by their size, commonly 40 pertons in height and 15,000 angrades in weight, their brutal pig-like features and their stench. They are consistently belligerent, morally grotesque, intellectually moronic, and uncool. By all rights, the civilized races of Tamriel should have been able to purge the land of their blight eras ago, but their ferocity, animal cunning, and curious tribal loyalty have made them inevitable as leeches and stagnant. Tales of orcish barbarity precede written record, when Justiaga rode of the Order of Diagonus joining the armies of Daggerfall's Sentinel to hold at bay the wicked orcs in Verfal Orsinium fastness, and burn aught in cleansing flame. In I Know How to Read That, one is an element of 950, she assumed that any reader would be aware of the savagery of the orcs. When the siege was completed 30 years later, after the death of many heroes, including Gaiden Sinji, and his destruction of the Orsinium scattered the orcish survivors throughout the rough Garian mountains, she further wrote, "The free peoples rejoiced for that their ancient fell enemy was dispersed into the diverse parts." Obviously, the orcs had been terrorizing the region of the Iliac Bay at least since the early years of the First Era. There you go. I'm gonna leave it
Ventus really did it. He got the Dark Brotherhood to kill old Grelin.
Hurrah, hurrah! I can't believe it. Grelin is dead. She's really dead. We love you, Dark Brotherhood.
No more. I yield. I yield. I cannot.
Yeah, I get it, lady. I hope you don't report me. I'm gonna be in so much trouble, man. Pay the fine, whatever you want. But I doubt anyone would care about her death anyway. I'll come later. Speak to the lady. There she is. Time is 10:03 a.m.
People of Riften, heed my words.
Oh god.
The return of the dragons is not mere coincidence.
What do you want?
Never done an honest day's work in your life for all that coin you carry, eh lad? Never done an honest day's work in your life for all that coin you carry, eh lad?
I'm sorry, what?
I'm saying you've got the coin, but you didn't earn a septim of it honestly. I can tell.
How could you possibly know that?
It's all about sizing up your mark, lad. The way they walk, what they're wearing. It's a dead giveaway.
No wealth is none of your business.
Oh, but that's where you're wrong, lad. Wealth is my business. Maybe you'd like a taste.
Well, what do you have in mind?
I've got a bit of an errand to perform, but I need an extra pair of hands. And in my line of work, extra hands are well paid.
What do you want me to do?
Simple. I'm going to cause a distraction. You're gonna steal Medesi's silver ring from a strongbox under his stand. Once you have it, I want you to place it in Branche's pocket without him noticing.
Why plant the ring on Branche?
There's someone that wants to see him put out of business permanently. That's all you need to know. I'll be out in the market all day, from 8 in the morning until 8 in the evening. Meet me then, if you've still got the stomach for it.
How am I supposed to do all this anyway?
Do you want me to hold your hand as well? You're going to have to sneak over to Medesi's stall and use your lockpick on the strongbox. Then, when you have the ring, you pickpocket Branche and leave it behind.
Why are we doing this to Branche again?
We've been contracted to make sure Branche remembers not to meddle in affairs that aren't his own. No, since we're not the Dark Brotherhood, we're not going to kill him. We're just going to make sure he sits in the prisons for a few days.
Right, man.
I'll be at the market come morning. You better be there too.
Looking for work? I need someone to deliver a message to Sibby Blackbriar.
One at a time, fellas. One at a time.
Yeah. What's your problem?
I wanted to talk about Shadow's depth.
I knew that stupid kid would try and find a way to weasel out of his debt. Look, this is really simple. I lent him some gold, he promised to pay me back, and now he says he's broke. End of story.
You and I both know this is a setup.
Alright, alright. I guess I made enough from his shipment. No need to waste any more time threatening a stable hand. Tell Shadra he doesn't owe me anything. I hope we bump into each other again.
Yeah, whatever. Where'd he go? Oh, it's the stables, I guess. Torches.
I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken brawls. Been too long since we've had a good bandit raid.
Don't all the guards say that? Eat an ingredient to learn its properties in slightly breezy alchemies. I think I'll do just yummy. Snowberries. Yep. Probably wasn't a good idea, but now I know. A few hours. Hey, there, say.
Any luck with Sapphire?
You're no longer in depth with Sapphire.
But 8. You actually talked her into it? I don't know what to say. I didn't think anyone in Riften even cared what happened to me. Look, I was saving this, but I wanted you to have it. I thought I might need it if Sapphire came for me, but I don't need it anymore.
See.
All right then.
Here is it? Okay.
Aye, now that's some fine armor.
Orcs, also known as Orzimmer, and it is Orzinum all now. It's all now the thing between Hammerfell and Skyrim. I already said that.
A Ferris closet is the highest quality in Skyrim.
Thorin.
How can the humble servant of Talos help you today?
No, I thought you were something shady.
Now I remember. You're that new member of the Companions. So, you what?
You know, it's fetched to me to yell at people till they die.
Have our scouts come up with any information on these reports of dragons?
Yes. That unpleasantness at Helgen, supposedly. Did we have an appointment?
No.
Was a delivery?
I want you
can't
to
remember.
speak to the city guard. Make sure there's a contingency plan in effect in case Riften falls under attack.
Yes, milady. I've also taken the liberty in preparing a private carriage, just in case.
Good. If Riften should fall, it's only right that its leader be spared.
Hey.
Welcome to Mistvale Keep. I'm Jarl Layla's steward, Anuriel. As Riften's steward, I'm afraid I can provide only limited assistance. But speak your mind.
Bandit leader, is dead. I'm here for the bounty.
Excellent. You've done us a great service. Here's your reward.
Money. Find back the money.
You're
money,
welcome in
money.
Riften, as long as you
Alright.
continue to obey our laws.
Gonna meet this guy during the daytime. See if we can steal stuff and blah 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 blah. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Greetings, honored friend. Could I interest you in some fine jewelry?
With a voice wielding power of the ancient Nord art. Believe, believe the Dragonborn comes. It's an end to the evil of all Skyrim's foes. Beware, beware, the Dragonborn comes.
The townsfolk call me captain because I used to be a sailor.
Folks are talking about murders.
Terrible shame that. Seems we have a killer on the loose here in Windhelm. He's claimed 3 victims that I know of, though maybe there's more that haven't been found yet. All lovely ladies too. Let's hope the gods find that demon soon and introduce him to the headman's axe.
What kind of captain are you anyway?
Well, nothing. At least not anymore. Folk just call me that because of what I used to do. I was a sailor for many a year. I made my coin as a trader, and in time, I bought my own ship. When I retired here in Windhelm, most folk already knew me as Captain Lonelygale, and the name just stuck.
We're the prominent citizens in, well, Windhelm.
There's an author named Adonato staying at the inn. He's published a few works of historical fiction. The clans Shattershield and Cruelsea see most of the gold that passes through the city. And obviously you have Ulfric, the Jarl and future High King. Oh, and that busybody Viola Giordano. She's got her nose in everyone's business, which I guess is one way of being prominent.
What's there to do in this city?
If you're looking to pass the time, you can give Calixto a few septims and gawk at whatever oddity he's come across lately. If you're in need of goods, there's a market. If it's a soft bed and a hot meal you're after, there's Candlehearth Hall. Fair winds and calm seas. That's an old sailor's party.
How can Elda hate the Dark Elves when she knows so little about them? You didn't hear it from me, but if you want a real
Name's
drink, try the Corner Club in the Great Court.
You know about Talos? He founded the Empire. We're the only temple in Skyrim that can openly worship Talos.
What does Talos have to do with the war?
The Empire's elven puppet masters never cared much for the idea of a human becoming a divine, so the worship of Talos is outlawed. Skyrim doesn't take kindly to being told what to do, and to try and forget Talos, well, they may as well ordered us all to cut off our ears.
Tell me about Talos.
Talos, who in life was known as Tiber Septim, united Tamriel and founded the Empire. He was rewarded for his deeds by being joined with the Divines in eternal glory, the only mortal to do so. We worship him that we might follow in his path. We can't literally join him in the heavens, but we may do our best to know them here on Nirn.
Are the people of Windhelm devout?
Like anyone, a crisis will push them towards devotion. I've been seeing a lot of the Shattershields since they lost their daughter. Hilevi Cruelsea comes in a lot, but I haven't seen her husband here in years. Ulfric prays for strength. I speak to Captain Lonelygale, but he doesn't spend much time here. Too busy. Blessings of Archay be upon you.
Stand high.
If it's a mercenary you're looking for, you found him. There's no stronger sword arm for hire in all Skyrim.
Hired.
My blade is sharp and I thirst for battle. Onward then. Let's go.
The townsfolk call me captain, because I used to be a sailor.
Don't die, man.
Be on the lookout. The butcher could be around any corner. After what happened to those other women, I'm worried about my own safety. Another dark elf. Just what Windhelm needs.
I'm sick of your...
A good tavern brawl might be just the thing to lift my spirits.
Sick of your...
bullshit. Anyone?
I yield! I yield! Please, someone do something! Hey, I'm getting on with doing.
Good as death.
Tried.
Braun's one of the most savage
Maybe you
fighters
should
I've
just
ever
move
seen.
along.
Why is this called Candleherf Hall?
Did you see the candle above the fire upstairs? It was lit 163 years ago, back when this building was the home of a grand warrior named Wundhai. When word came that he'd fallen, his son Durok lit the candle in his honor. Nobody knows why it still burns. Enjoy your stay, and don't break nothing.
Bring to our youth, to the days come and gone, for the age of oppression is now.
Got some fresh baked bread and
Bro.
good cheese if you're after a bite to eat.
We'll drive out the empire.
You try
Get
not.
away from me.
I can see you playing today.
And our steel we will take back our home. All hail to
Pretty
our
candle.
Captain
You
Lonely
are the
Gale has
High
been
King.
avoiding me. I just
In
know
your
it.
great honor we drink and we sing. We're the children of Skyrim and we fight
Let's see
all
the
our
candle there.
lives. And when Southern Guard
Women murdered time and again, and all the guards care about is the war.
Skyrim is home to the Nord, a fierce, hardy people that value honor and prowess in battle. Let's see the candle, man. After the Grace District, wherever that is.
There's no glory in war. It's just something they tell soldiers so they'll risk their lives. You one of those Skyrim for the Nords types?
I think all folk should be welcome here.
That's just what Ulfric
What?
wants you to think. If that's what you really believe, then you're a fool.
Hey. That was an accident. Standard, I got it.
Spare a coin. Talos rewards the generous. The divine smile on a charitable soul.
You one of those Skyrim for the Nords types?
I think all folk should be welcome here.
And you're right, at least as far as I'm concerned. Don't let Ulfric or some of these other short-sighted Nords bother you. Most of us are happy to welcome newcomers.
Ulfric doesn't care about outsiders.
Whenever a group of marauders attack a Nord village, Ulfric is the first to sound the horn and send the men. But a group of Dark Elf refugees gets ambushed, a group of Argonians or a Khajiit caravan, no troops, no investigation, nothing. There's a group of cutthroats out there right now that Ulfric doesn't lift a finger to bring to justice, as long as they don't threaten Nord land.
We'll have to carve these bandits.
That's a brave offer. I'd be happy to throw in my coin behind that. You deal with them. I'll make sure you get paid. Maybe this old soldier will throw in some lessons as well.
That Dark Elf called you a war hero.
I killed a lot of high elves in the Great War, and I didn't die. I guess that makes me a war hero. The Great War. There was nothing great about it. Thousands died on both sides. Where did it get us? Did we really save the Empire? Or did we just plant the seeds for Ulfric's uprising? And another war.
Well, help the Dark Elves. Why help the Dark Elves?
Help the Dark Elves? Oh, you must have heard me talking to Malfear. The Dark Elves live in a run-down slum called the Grey Quarter. Ulfric's content to keep it that way. I guess they think I can open Ulfric's eyes to their plight. Get him to lift a finger on their behalf. I've tried, but Ulfric is set in his ways. For him, there's two kinds of people in this world. Nords, and the folk beneath them. Show those marauders what Windhelm justice tastes like.
Christ, that's fun. Well, let's go and hope we don't run into any dragons on the way. Horse! Happened again.
Good. Glad we straightened that out.
The freaking dragon, man. They even get like 10 meters out of the freaking entrance and then we get attacked by a dragon. Snowberries. rice mill. Ah. Don't care, Stenbart. Go in.
That's... wow.
Time to end this escape.
Lag.
What was that?
Insane.
Be careful. Like this, a fall on this stony floor will break bones.
You're fucked with mercenaries, isn't he? Cooking time. Food. Ugh. Bones. Something I'm not familiar with. So that was lag. Okay, just got a lair of some sort. This one is it or another? Shit. Dark Brotherhood, I think. I'm in trouble then. Probably if I sleep in a bed, it'll wake me up at night. Oh god. At least they won't make me kill a guy named Roth. No.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend.
Altering Health Campus free of bandits.
Now that's good work. Everyone will be a lot safer with them gone. Dark Elf and Nord alike. Here, some gold as promised. And let me show you a bit about wearing heavy armor. Save you some aches on a long march. Safe journeys, sword brother.
Where's that? Sort of some sort of tower, I guess. It's sort of mystery to it. I'll go check it out. More dragons, maybe. Wait a second. Seems like there will be more dragons there. Stupid lag. Okay, we've gotten Solitude. Solitude, man. Solitude, man. Mr. Man. Skooma? You're selling skooma? If you have too many quest targets, check your journal to see if you have more than one active quest. In the miscellaneous category, you can turn each objective on or off. Do the key. Do the key.
They can't hurt Uncle Rogbeer. Tell them he didn't do it.
Position.
Svar, you need to go home. Go home and stay there until your mother...
Uh-oh.
Traitor!
Get on with it!
Whoa!
You betrayed us! Scum that betrayed his high king. Best she know now.
All right. Get on with it! You helped Ulfric Stormcloak escape the city after he murdered High King Torring. By opening that gate for Ulfric, you betrayed the people of Solitude.
He doesn't deserve to speak!
There was no murder. Ulfric challenged Torring. He beat the High King in fair combat. Such is our way. Such is the ancient custom of Skyrim and all Nords. On this day, I go to Sovngarde.
Dude, you guys even have a bucket. Oh my god.
free to make requests. Good riddance to bad rubbish, I see.
Mind yourself in my city, friend. This here axe in full swing is a right terrible sight.
Oh really, oh really, oh really, oh really.
Last mistake. Creed!
Run away. No names, just...
If you ever want to replace those old rags, stop by Radiant Raiment.
Stay classy, fine.
Oh, let me just drop everything to help you. I don't mind, really.
Bad day.
It is when my customers waste time chatting and not buying.
Get a lot of business like that.
It is when my customers waste time chatting and not buying. Radiant Raiment has the finest attire in all of Skyrim. That is how we get business.
You got for sale.
Let's see if we can't find an outfit that suits you.
Apparel. Blacksmith's apron. Are you sure if this is fancy?
Finally.
That's not fancy.
I'm not interested, Jari. It doesn't matter how many times you ask.
Fletching suits me. It's difficult and sometimes tedious, but a well-made arrow strikes forth like the fury of a god.
What is it? Dragons?
What about dragons?
Lord, sir, every day more join his cause. Riften, Dawnstar, and Winterhold support him.
It's not a cause. It's a rebellion.
Call it whatever you like, General. The man's going to try to take Whiterun.
Jarl Balgruuf.
Balgruuf refuses the Legion's right to garrison troops in his city. On the other hand, he also refuses to acknowledge Ulfric's claim.
Well, if he wants to stand outside the protection of the Empire, fine. Let Ulfric pillage his city.
General.
You people and your damn Jarls.
Sir, you can't force a Nord to accept help he hasn't asked for.
If Ulfric's making a move for Whiterun, then we need to be there to stop him. Draft another letter with the usual platitudes, but this time share some of your intelligence regarding Ulfric's plans. Embellish if you have to. We'll let it seem like it's his idea.
Yes, sir.
You Nords and your bloody sense of honor.
Sir.
See the king. Leveling up grants a bonus to your choice of health, magic, or stamina. Choosing stamina also increases your carrying capacity. Well, I didn't know that. I know you're a weirdo. It's underground.
What the rebels like to forget, the Empire's forces still in the sky.
Yes, exactly. Yes. Dude, what's all the lag? Hold on. Again. You had one presiding over the execution. And how could you execute a fine and honorable man?
Sometimes just do what needs to be done. You don't have to hate him executed. No, admittedly, depends.
Captain, Angela sent me to ask about her daughter.
Generally posting information you need to know.
Well, I'm making it need to know.
Sent out a party to scout the area. He happened to come across you. I'm told none of them. Private Guard, Commissioner's daughter, was in that scouting party. She needs to be told.
Yeah. Well, see what happens, man. It's freaking war. War is war. The Legend of the Red Eagle. Story time, guys. Story time. See here. Let's see what we have here. Open it, man. You have to open a book to read it. Let's read it from here. A Legend of the Red Eagle by Tredain Dren, Archivist of Winterhold. This tale was transcribed from the memory of Clarice Vane. Sorry, let me say that again. This tale was transcribed from the memory of Clarice Vienne, a student of Winterhold. Elements of the legend suggest the date. I don't know how to say it. 1030? I don't know. Those of any oral tradition, much of it is likely a later anachronism. Curiously, stories of a similar king and his legendary blade appear in the ancient myths of the Reach. Long ago, a child was born in the Sundered Hills. We named him Fallon, which means Red Eagle in the tongue of the Reach, for the screeching bird call that greeted his birth and the crimson blooms on the autumn hills. Thus began his legend. Rich child, born under auspicious skies, his very name the color of blood. 10 kings ruled the Reach in those days, and though men were free, the people were scattered and worried amongst themselves. The augurs foresaw the boy's destiny, a warrior without peer, first and foremost Lord of the Reach, chosen to unite all under his name. Fallen grew in years and strength, and it seemed the prophecy would be fulfilled. The banner of the Red Eagle was raised along the cliffs of the Reach, and his people prospered. Then came Hestia, Empress of the South, riding to war. One by one the kings stood before her. One by one they fell aside, bending knee in imperial bargains or slaughtered in the battlefield. Her legions came at last to the sundered hills, and envoys were sent to bargain for their surrender. Fallen refused to yield the freedom of his people, but the elders were afraid, cast him out, and accepted the imperial yoke. Thus was stolen by the foreign invaders, his land, his people, his very name. In the years that followed, Red Eagle became known as the untamed spirit of the Reach, unbowed, unbroken, stained by the blood of his foes. He gathered loyal Reach men to himself, those who clung to the old ways, who yearned for freedom, and forged a new nation. Together, they fell upon the occupiers and the traitors by night, disappearing into the cliffs and caves each morn, evading capture. It was not enough. For every imperial patrol and garrison they wiped out, yet more seemed to march from the green south to replace them. One night, under a cloud-choked sky, the men of the Red Eagle warmed themselves over damp fires of smoldering moss. A huddled, shambling figure came to them, cloaked in rags, face cowled. Though his men mocked and cast stones at the stranger, Fallen sensed something and beckoned. The cow was thrown back into the dim light, and she revealed herself to be one of the ancient and venerable Hagravens. She offered power for a price, and the pact was made. Thus was brokered to the witch, his heart, his will, his humanity. From that day forth, his was a spirit of vengeance, pitiless and beyond remorse. For rebels grew in strength and numbers, and none could stand against them. Fallen's eyes burned coldly in those days, black opals reflecting a mind not entirely his own. 2 years passed, and the foreigners were all but driven from the Reach. Such peace could not last, however, and a great host fell upon them, a swift army of invaders, unlike any before. For a fortnight, Hester's generals laid siege to Red Eagle's stronghold, till he himself came forth for battle, alone and robed in nothing but his righteous fury. 1,000 foreigners fell before his flaming sword, and the enemy was routed. Yet, when night fell, so too did he. The warriors who came to him said Fallon's eyes were clear again, and that final night. He was taken to the place prepared for him, a tomb hidden deep within the rock. With his remaining strength, he presented his sword to his people, and swore an oath: "Fight on, and when at last the Reach is free, his blade should be returned, that he might rise and lead them again." Thus was given for his people, his life, his dream, his sword. But when every debt is repaid in blood, these he shall reclaim once more. Whoa! No way! Haha! Find Red Eagle's sword. Holy shit. I don't know what to say. Whoa, okay, that's pretty freaking cool. Okay. Red. I'll deal with that later. Pelagius III, sometimes called Pelagius the Mad, was proclaimed emperor of the 145th year of the era. Sounds like the bathroom. 13:40, that's not too late, is it? There you go.
It's good to see you up fresh face. You wouldn't have anything to come from Whitemore, would you?
That's the news about your daughter.
You got August to tell you something. I knew you did. What did he say?
Angela, Mrs. Moyard, your daughter's dead.
I told her. I told her in the bureau on the way. This was a war of Jarls and Imperial generals, and he had no part in it. He just couldn't feel it. It was brave of you to come to keep us. I can't thank you for it, not for this. What you have done in the service.
But I get nothing? God damn it. I didn't. Wasted fucking time. Jesus. This better help me someday. Boing! Mine! Thanks. Oh yeah, man. Imperials for life. Said that. Who said that?
Passing through solitude? Make some easy gold with this.
What do you have in mind?
Things move under release. From the ground. Just not lying around in someone's house. I bet the two of us were very alike. So why not take the next step? We can help each other. My sister DJ and I treasure our things. We like to collect things.
I'm listening.
Like a clever one. With the war, many more ships come through these docks. Loaded with weapons and hay. But few people. They pass through dangerous waters. We have an interest in one of those boats. Ice Runner. The Solitude Lighthouse will be guided in. But if its fire were to go out, Ice Runner would run aground.
So you want me to put out the lighthouse fire?
What an interesting idea. I think there's some word for something like that. Definitely certain root ship. Yes, if someone were to put out the lighthouse fire, then we could put out the docks after this. I would certainly direct them to
What happened to the sailors on the boat?
Don't worry about them. We'll make sure they wash up safe. And they'll even pay us for that road rescue from that sad crash. It would be best if we spoke quickly to task.
Guess I'm walking. If you have too many quest targets, yeah, blah blah blah. Dragon! It's lighthouse, right? Shouldn't be too far. Wait. If I get ripped off, I'll be so pissed off. Not much of a lighthouse now, is it? So much trouble. Maybe some old man guarding it. Nice and frosty. Oh, where'd the snow go? General Tullius commands the Imperial Army from the stone-walled castle door. Happy up lighthouse fire. What now? Okay, wow. Let me get from there, right? The bell is a goddess of beauty. She has a temple and mark carved that is devoted to her. Come on, let's go. Ah, you don't have a horse. Oh wait. Yeah. Oh fuck! There it is. Oh, this one wasn't really that far, was it? Yeah, I put out the fire. You didn't have to kill them, did you? Oh, dude, uncalled for. Oh, frick. So splitting the loot. We're splitting the loot then. Dumb bitch. Fuck my god. Yeah, how much is my shield? Wait. It looks like it's worth a pretty penny. Retard. Oh. You think? Sorry, man. No respect for people these days. Shut up! People are idiots, especially when you ask freaking Dragonborn to do dirty work and not expect anything in return, you know. I work hard, man, work hard. What is that? What? Hello, hello. Dwarves? I don't think I want to go in there. It's like the creepiest place. The fuck is that? What is that? Nah. Well, I'm gonna go double back instead. Yes, or Bard's College, right? I have Queen of Solitude, daughter of the Emperor, summon of a Daedra. Well, fuck. What? There you go. No! Okay, I need this sort of heist job for the Thieves Guild. If you don't know, I did some Thieves Guild stuff. And I guess stuff went well. Whoa! So what exactly what to do is to achieve a silver ruby ring from New Nice's Corner Club in Windhelm. I need to complete this job without telling any of the location's residents or getting caught and spending time in jail. So yeah. No killing. No, this means I can't see. So I'll steal silver ruby ring, okay. Up there. Shit. Doesn't hurt to get a little extra, you know? Never hurts. Ages of the High Elven of the Married Dominion are known as Falmor. They maintain an embassy in Skyrim and have been known to secretly... Recent string of murders has many Windhelm residents fearing for their lives.
I was one of the best soldiers in the Stormcloak army until I took a sword through the chest. I'd be out there fighting the Imperials right now if it wasn't for my war wound.
Back from traveling, or gave me with probably like $100. Just $100.
Got lots of jobs available.
Back with good news, I trust? Steal anything worth talking about?
Yeah.
I suppose you want your share now. Here you go.
Oh.
Walking away without taking a job? It's like passing a bloated coin purse on a table.
Captain America!
Welcome to the cozy little family. I'm one of the lookouts for the guild. I watch Delvin's back. If you're looking for extra work, talk usual guild rate. Let's take a look at them. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Need a few spare septums? Got the cure right here.
All the stuff I could steal. Right. I don't want to.
Want to talk? Go ahead. Maybe I'll see you around the hill.
Buy some armor and live to tell about it.
Who are you?
My food is the best in all of Skyrim. Always as fresh as the day it was
I'd
collected.
keep this food so fresh.
I picked up a trick from a butcher in Elenir, a small town over the border in Hammerfell. He showed me a way to grind up ice wraith teeth and use it as a preservative. Keeps everything cold and fresh, but only for a limited time. I'm always looking to replenish my supply, so if you ever come across 5 of them, I'd be more than happy to take them off your hands.
Here we go. Here we go.
You have some nerve coming back here after what you did to Kirava.
You shut your filthy face. Filthy dragon lizard face.
You look like someone who can hold their liquor. How about a friendly contest to win a
If
star?
your allegiance lies with the Empire, we haven't much to discuss.
And if I do?
If your allegiance
If
lies
you're
with
looking
the
for a
Empire,
challenge, you've come to the right place.
You don't stand a chance.
Ha! We'll see about that. This is a special brew. Very strong stuff. Let's get started.
Oh, it's you again. What in blazes?
I'll start round 1. Down the hatch. Your turn.
Here we go.
1 down, my friend. 1 down. Yeah. And another one for me.
Whoa! From his pocket. Whoa.
And how about you?
Second drink, easy enough.
So says you. I think I've hit my limit on these things. Tell you what, 1 more and you win the contest.
1 more, no problems.
Wow, you've really done it. The staff is yours.
That's great.
You know, you're a fun person to drink with. I know this great little place where the wine flows like water. We should head there. Hey, you don't look so good.
Uh-oh.
Wake up. That's right. It's time to wake up, you drunken blasphemer.
God damn it. Where am I?
Of course. You don't remember getting here. I'm guessing you also don't remember coming in here and blathering incoherently about marriage or a goat.
What?
Which means you don't remember losing your temper and throwing trash all over the temple.
I'm sorry, I don't even remember how we got here.
Oh, I'd love to help you figure it out. But I'm so busy cleaning up the mess you made of our temple. Now, if you were to help tidy up and perhaps apologize afterwards, I might be able to help you.
giant's toe. And to apologize.
I suppose that'll do. Debella teaches us forgiveness after all. Even
It's
for
a
a drunk
one-time
like you.
thing. So do you remember anything I said when I got here?
You were ranting when you got here, but most of it was slurred. You did say something about Rorikstead. Maybe you should take a look there.
Markar? Damn it. How long was I out? Whoa, Jesus.
Can't believe I'm posted here. Even the beds are made of stone.
Never should have come here. No more. I yield. I yield. I'll let you.
I die for my people.
Damn. Another body to get rid of.
Yeah.
City Guard have this all under control. There are no poor sworn here.
Drama, drama, drama. Jugga. Apprentice stone ability doubles your magic counter regeneration speed. Makes you twice as. The thing I remember most about Rourke says was all that fear at the start of the game came from. This shouldn't be too hard to get there. I mean, it should be a decent enough town. We'll have enough time for Nerner. No! Oh God! friend. Well, I found Rorik's dead. Stupid dragons.
You've been a good friend to me. That means something. Lead on.
Really now, you're just freaking there as a freaking dragon. Not too far.
You've got a lot of nerve showing yourself in this town again. What do you have to say for yourself?
I'm sorry?
Sorry's not good enough. Not while my Gleda's still out there alone and afraid. You kidnapped her and sold her to that giant.
That sounds pretty bad, man.
You're damn right it does. I'll never breed another prize-winning goat like Gleda. And don't you think of coming back to Rorikstead until you get her back from that giant.
Help me retrace my steps and I'll pay for it. Go. What?
You didn't seem to need either to sell Gleda to the giant in the first place. I think you'll figure it out. Fine, but I'll still be missing my Gleda. Doubt I'll ever have a prize-winning goat again. Most of what you said was gibberish, but you left the note. The only bit I could read was after repaying Isolde in Whiterun. See you.
Nope, nothing like Whiterun. Take someone's pocket, activating them while sneaking. Looking at their inventory is harmless. Taking anything is a crime. So much trouble.
So, you're finally back. Look, I've been patient, but you still owe me.
Okay, how much do I owe you?
It's not about the money, really. I wouldn't have given you the wedding ring on credit if you weren't so obviously in love. But if there isn't going to be a wedding, the least you can do is give the ring back. That was one of my best pieces.
You know what? Do you know what I did with it?
You went right out to give it to your fiancée. Don't you even remember where you left her? And after you told me that sweet story of how you met in Witchmist Grove, I can see why she left you.
See the wedding ring, please.
I'm sure your bride-to-be will tell you when and where the ceremony. If she still wants to marry you when you tell her you can't afford the ring.
What else I said?
Oh, right, right. What do you mean when you're sober? You said the ceremony was going to be in Morvenskard. You said your friend Sam was going to be your best man.
Damn it, Sam!
Farewell.
Tough away. The angry dragon. God damn it.
do this for a laugh.
Prisoners.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about what goes on down there.
I bet Naris gets a kick out of it. Nasty fella.
You'd better quiet down before you end up there. Then I'd have to work the forge. Is someone there?
That's pathetic.
You're pathetic!
I'll get you.
I am master of the arcane.
The whites hate you.
Get ready for the fight.
Ugh. What the hell?
You're here. I was beginning to think you might not
It's quite
make
a
it.
trip. Where are we?
I thought you might not remember your first trip here. You had a big night. I think you've definitely earned the staff.
I have all the things needed to repair it.
Oh, the Hagraven feather and so on. You can throw all those out. You see, I really just needed something to encourage you to go out into the world and spread merriment. And you did just that. I haven't been
Oh
so
my
entertained in
god,
at least
oh my
100
god.
years.
Some of us was just a prank, huh, you weirdo?
Just a prank? Just a prank? The Daedric Lord of Debauchery does not deal in mere pranks. This may have begun as a minor amusement, but it wasn't long before I realized you'd make a more interesting bearer of my not-quite-holy staff.
Why'd you choose me, though?
Let's be honest here. I don't always think my decisions through. But you're going places. Maybe a little influence from your old Uncle Sanguine could help adjust your course.
Thanks, I guess.
My pleasure. But I think it's time for you to go. No fun keeping you locked up in here with the staff.
Yep. If you don't know, we just saw some Daedric Lord or Prince. I think they're kind of like sons of a god, a special kind of god. Ah!
Living little elf.
That was an accident. That was an accident. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm afraid I can't help you much right now. I'm currently in mourning. You caught me at a bad time. I lost someone dear to me.
What's wrong, bro?
It was my sister, Lilia. She served as a battle maiden with the Stormcloaks. We recently heard she'd been killed. I find it difficult to talk about. Perhaps you'd be better off speaking to my parents about it. Anyway, I'm glad my work at the Blackbriar Meadery keeps me busy. Helps me keep my mind off of things. It's been good talking to you.
Yeah, what?
You won't. If this is about the meadery, we can talk later.
Did you get that purchase agreement to Markarth yet?
Oh, it's you. Come to extort more from me?
Did you get that purchase agreement to Markarth?
Sure, I have day drove me now.
You're not from around here. Imperial spy, perhaps?
Sorry, I'm afraid I can't help you much right now. Currently in mourning.
So you're the one. You don't look so impressive.
You neither. Saw you're disappointed.
This is exactly what I'm talking about. Once again, Brynjolf sends me someone with no backbone, no determination.
You have no faith in the guild.
Faith? I don't have faith in anyone. All I care about is cause and effect. Did the job get done, and was it done correctly? There's no gray area.
You've had that problem with me.
I hope not. This is an important job. I have a competitor called Hunningbrew Meadery that I want to put out of business. I also want to know how they managed to get the place up and running so quickly.
Where do I begin?
Head to the Bannered Mare in Whiterun and look for Malus Marcius. He'll fill you in on all the details.
Who is our show at Hunningbrew Meadery?
Some layabout named Savion. Been a thorn in my side for the last few years now.
More than just friendly competition, this sub-journey.
Not a day goes by that I don't regret letting Savion get as far as he did. In only a few short years, he's taken that bile he calls mead to market, and a chunk of my profits with it. I can't imagine where he found the gold to take it to market so quickly.
So get rid of it is longer a threat.
Exactly. With Savion in prison, his meadery will be forced to close. Then I swoop in and take over the place. No more competition.
I strike now.
The Golden Glow estate job has undoubtedly interrupted the supply of honey I need to make my mead. Savion could use this interruption to his advantage and collect a larger share of the market. I can't have that.
Real carries weight in Rifter.
Of course. Nothing gets done without my approval in this city. I have the Jarl's ear and the guards in my pocket. Anyone makes trouble for me and I pay a visit to the Thieves Guild. Make me angry and I contact the Dark Brotherhood. You do well to remember that the next time you make such a stupid observation.
What do you fuck?
One more time, in case I wasn't clear. You butcher this job and you will... I'm sorry.
You dumb bitch.
Who did you...
Who are you?
I'll fix you good.
That's amusing. Hello, 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 hello. Welcome back. Bella. Download the new mod, guys. New mod.
The Imperials think us all lawless beasts. I'm poop.
It's not something new. Hope you're gonna like it because it's gonna be so awesome. Watch this. Ooh. Sunny day.
Are you married? You look the type. Make sure you treat your wife with the respect she deserves.
Do I know you?
You should try the venison.
Here you stand, talking to a married woman. Why? Am I that interesting? Or perhaps there are other things on your mind?
Oh my god, shut up.
What's the matter? You can't stand
Ah!
beside a strong lord woman?
I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken brawls. Been too long since we've had a good bandit raid.
You know what's wrong with Skyrim these days? Everyone is obsessed with that.
What is it?
Looking for my husband, Nazim? Check the Jarl's backside.
Do you get to the Cloud District very often? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you don't.
You fucking Well, let's go find a thing that I did, so I'm just gonna go talk to the guy.
Oh, it took years, but I earned my way to the top.
Shofaro Farm, huh? Now I know the next place I'm gonna burn.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
If you need to sample some of the finest mead in Skyrim, you're in the right place.
The security in Whiterun is terrible. Shameful is what it is.
Can't a man drink in peace?
No. Maybe it said you'd be expecting me.
I'm gonna keep this short because we've got a lot to do. Haunting Brew's owner, Sabjorn, is about to hold a tasting for Whiterun's captain of the guard. And we're going to poison the mead.
Oh. Yeah, the poison.
No, that's the beauty of the whole plan. We're going to get Sabjorn to give it to us. The meadery has quite a pest problem and the whole city knows about it. Pest poison and mead don't mix well. You know what I mean?
How do I fit in?
You're going to happen by and lend poor old Sabjorn a helping hand. He's going to give you the poison to use on the pests, but you're also going to dump it into the brewing vat.
Clever.
Maven and I spent weeks planning this. All we need is someone like you to get in there and get it done. Now get going before Sabjorn grows a brain and hires someone else to do the dirty work.
How do I get to a brewing tax?
Both of the buildings are connected by tunnels made by the pests infesting the meadery. There's an entrance to it in the basement storeroom of the warehouse that used to be boarded over. I've already removed the boards so the meadery would get infested. That's where you should start.
How about just going in through the brewery?
Sabjorn keeps that locked up tight. If you can get through that way, go right ahead.
Why are you doing all this?
I made the mistake of borrowing coin from Sabjorn. He's allowing me to pay it back, but he's working my fingers to the bone. He treats me like a slave. I have to do every nasty, dirty job in the meadery.
There's more to this than that, isn't there?
If this plan works, not only is my debt gone, but I'll be set up for life. Maven and I worked out a little deal. If Sabjorn ends up in jail, she's gonna take over his meadery. And guess who gets to run the Blackbriar meadery in Whiterun? You're looking at him.
Why bother poisoning Vanessa for Sabjorn?
Once Sabjorn is out of the way, Maven has plans for the place. One way or another, we don't want the pests coming back. Consider it just more of the dirty work. I did my part getting them in there, now you need to clear them out.
You want a drink?
Look.
Sabjorn will be needing a helping hand.
Did you know some Alec warriors, Alikar warriors are looking for a Red Guard woman?
Are you sure? Oh no. They
God
found
damn
me?
it.
I need your help, please. Come with me. I need to speak to you privately. Quickly, come with me.
You're supposed to be at the meadery.
Shut up.
We'll drive out the storm cloaks and restore. What we own, the blood and our steel, we will take back our home. Down.
So, are you working with them? You think you can take me? You so much as touch me and you're going to lose fingers. I mean it. I'll cut you in half. So the Alakir know where I am? What do they offer you? Gold? How many more of them are coming? Tell me.
You just asked me to find you.
You can't tell them. Please, I need your help, and there isn't anyone I can
Don't fucking
trust.
stab me, Jesus. Maybe what do you want?
I am not the person that the people of Whiterun think I am. My real name is Eamon. I am a noble of House Suda in Hammerfell. The men who are looking for me, the Alakir, they are assassins in the employ of the Aldmeri Dominion. They wish to exchange my blood for gold. I need you to root them out and drive them away before they find me and drag me back to Hammerfell for an execution.
How am I supposed to get rid of them?
They're mercenaries, only in it for the money. They're led by a man named Kamatu. Get rid of him, and the rest will scatter. I don't dare show my face, lest they recognize me, so you'll have to find out where they are.
Is there any suggestions as to how I find them?
I heard one of them was just arrested trying to sneak into the city. If he's locked up in the jail, perhaps you can get it out of him. Please, I know I'm asking you to do something difficult, maybe even dangerous. I just don't know who else I can trust.
Why be after you?
I don't know for sure. I spoke out against the Aldmeri Dominion publicly. I suspect that's why these men were hired to hunt me down.
Why would you go to the guards for help?
You think I'd be in hiding if this was something I trusted town guards to handle? These men are ruthless, cunning, deceitful. They'll pay off whoever they can. I can't trust anyone here in Whiterun. Guards and Jarls can be bought. And the Alakir are close. I'm running out of time, so I'm choosing to trust you.
Alright.
Find me the moment the Alakir are taken care of.
And the braggart did swagger and brandish his blade as he told.
Not here. I told you to meet me.
I'm good to meet you.
You know what's wrong wrong with Skyrim these days? Everyone is obsessed.
Fear not. Come dragon or giant, we'll be ready.
Whiteman was built up around the meat hall of Yavaskar, one of a legendary companions warrior guild. No, I'm good to work that man. I'm going back. I guess I should promote free speech and all that, yeah. I mean, you know, it is alright. Hey man, ready for a swim? Up. Oh no, Max. Oh, Britain's a native of
Ulfred, patron of the great clan Battleborn.
Just keep freaking saying it, I'll know it.
Be glad you're here in the city and not out in Riverwood. Those poor sots don't even have a ward.
There they are. Let's see if it's fun.
Leave me alone!
Kill the kids! All the way! Wow. Silly rat. Get back there.
Can't hide from me.
Come on, fight back.
You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her keepers. What say you in your defense?
All this standing around is rubbish. We should be taking the fight to the storm. Over here.
Weren't expecting that, were you?
I've suffered worse than training.
Screw you, bro. So very no. Very good. Kill kids now. Sniveling kids. Yeah, just the orphanage soon.
What do you need?
What are you looking at? Where is he hiding?
You have a death wish then? If you know that name, you must know to meet him would be to meet your end. But it seems we both have needs, friend. Perhaps we can help each other out.
You need. What is it that you need?
I have dishonored my brothers by being captured, so they have left me here. My life with the Alakir is over now, but I have no wish to see to that.
Must be fine.
No. 100 gold will secure... I suppose you'd better hope you can. Get the money into the hands of one of these guards.
Why'd
I'll
leave
tell
you
you
here?
what you want to know. Because I was clumsy enough to be captured. Kamatu always says, we're supposed to be the best of the best. I wasn't.
You've been a good friend to me. That means something.
Yesterday, I saw
Whatever.
a dragonfly right. Done. Convince him to stay out of the city while you're at it.
Rock, bro.
You buy my way
Guy's
out
been
of
paid.
here, and I'll tell you what you want. Very well. Kamatu is west of Whiterun. It's an You realize if you set foot in there, you're never coming back out. But that's your problem, not mine.
Guard! The fine's been paid. Now set me free.
Nice act, man. I hate dragons, I hate dragons, I hate dragons, I hate dragons.
A cave. Dark. Dangerous.
No, I can get him.
I'm not sure I like these Alakir warriors hiding out here. They seem like trouble.
Keep it to yourself. Not paying us to talk. They'll be gone as soon as they've found your Have all the more for
I'll crush you like a bug.
Victory is yours. I submit.
You're good as dead. Yes? Patience isn't exactly my strong suit, but all right.
Ooh, that face. Mead. What's that? Not even.
I heard something. Over here! Can't wait to count our... You start running, I can stab you in the back. You're wrong!
Skaver.
imagination. Guess I was just hearing things.
I win. Story time. Wait a second. There.
proven your strength, warrior. Let's avoid any more bloodshed. I think you and I have some things to talk about. Stay your hand, warrior. It's no secret why you're here, and you have proven your skill in combat. Let us talk a moment, and no one else needs to die. I think we can all profit from the situation in which we find ourselves. My men will not attack you. You will lower your weapons.
And it's sent here to kill you.
Of course. Sent by... What is it that she's calling herself these days? Shazra? Sadia? One of those, correct? Did she appeal to your sense of honor? Your greed? A more base need, perhaps? It doesn't matter. No doubt she's convinced you that she's the victim. But do you know why we pursue her?
They're assassins.
Assassins? No, nothing so crass. Sadia, as you know her, is wanted by the noble houses of Tanith for treason. We were hired to see her return to Hammerfell for her crimes. You can help us with that. And make sure no one else gets hurt.
What was her crime?
She sold the city out to the Aldmeri Dominion. Were it not for her betrayal, Tanith could have held its ground in the war. The other noble houses discovered her betrayal, and she fled. They want her brought back alive. The resistance against the Dominion is alive and well in Hammerfell, and they want justice.
So what do you want me to do?
She trusts you, at least to some extent. She sent you after us, and has no reason to think that you do anything other than that. Convince her that we'll be coming for her, and she needs to leave. Lead her to the stables outside Whiterun. We'll be waiting to take her into custody. I'll gladly share a portion of the bounty in return for your efforts.
Whoa, money, money, money.
Done.
Okay. I'll do it.
Good. We'll be waiting for you at the stables. It will be good to finally be able to return home.
Let's go.
Huh? Good. Let's go find something to fight.
When magic or stamina bar flashes, it means you cannot perform the action you just attempted. Hate dragons. Look at Yada.
I'd rather fight bandits than Draugr. At least bandits know when to stay dead.
So scary. Skyrim.
security in Whiterun.
Yeah, if it's a lady you're looking for, you best look elsewhere. Once Mikhail gets there, I got to. I'm a
Virgil, I
bard
kicked
by
your ass
trade.
a while ago.
Perhaps you've heard of me. Some parting advice? Women love sonnets.
I wasn't able to defeat them all, and they're coming
Any
for
news
you.
of the Alakir? What? How?
Found a way
I
enemy
thought
to
they
get
weren't
out.
allowed
Okay,
within
get
the
out of
city.
here.
But where will I go?
There's one
I
way to
can't
the
keep running
stables. I'll make
forever.
sure you're safe.
After all this, I have to pick up and leave again? If you really think this is the only way,
Oh,
I trust
ouch.
you. Let's not
Don't
waste
say
any
it,
time.
trust me ever again. Oh my god, that hurts. Okay, let's go.
You're supposed to be at the meadery.
If you need us.
You know what's wrong with Skyrim these days? Everyone is obsessed with death.
Gotta keep my eyes open. Damn dragons could swoop down at any time.
Gilda Green. What do you have to say to you?
Yes? She sold the city out to the Aldmeri Dominion. Were it not for her betrayal, the other noble houses discovered the resistance against the Dominion is alive and well in Hammerfell, and they want justice. Good day.
Good to have
I
you
don't
by
even know
my
you.
side, friend. I need reliable people around.
Let shit go. What the? What was that?
I work for Bellathor at the general goods store.
What are you looking at? I'm not afraid of you, even if you are my elder.
You know what's wrong with Skyrim these days? Everyone is obsessed with death.
Stupid kid.
Hey, what?
Fools are actually fighting.
Get that.
I'll kill you. Did that really just happen? Oh,
Forgive me, Thane. I didn't realize it. You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you when you
Oh my god, I killed a
Here,
child
here, here.
because I'm the
Move
Fate
along.
and I'm a part of the guild.
You know what's wrong with Skyrim these days? Everyone is obsessed with death.
Boys, girls, dogs,
Dumb
elders.
bitch.
There's nobody I want.
By the wood of the yawn. Stop right there. All right. Just keep your voice down and don't let me catch you again.
It's not my fault, man. It's this annoying person's fault.
Fresh baked loaves. Still warm from the oven.
I work with my mother. Sell
We're
fruits
not
and
what's her
vegetables.
face.
It's fun most days, but
Oh
hard
yeah,
work.
that shit. I'm gonna fucking yell at her, man. Hello. What the Jesus?
Hey,
Sure,
you
games
wanna
you
play
wanna
a
play.
game? Really? Alright, you pick. Tag or hide and seek.
Or hide and seek.
I know all the good spots. You don't stand a chance. You stand right there and count to 10. No peeking. Ready?
1,
Okay, go!
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. You're not here. I come to murder you. Look at you.
All crafted by the great Aorlan.
I got you. Found you. Oh, fuck,
My
oh, fuck.
turn. 10, 9, 8, 7,
Too late, bitch.
6,
I'm
5,
out
4,
here.
3, 2, 1. Prepared or not, I'm coming.
This is a stupid game.
You know what's wrong with Skyrim these days? Everyone is obsessed with death.
Ripe fruit and fresh vegetables for sale.
All crafted by the great Aorlan. Grey maid.
This is an ode to Skyrim's staunch.
Please, let's hurry.
Finally.
Drink to
It's a fine day with you around.
I work with my mother. Sell fruits and vegetables. It's fun most days. Hard work.
suck if a dragon just popped out of nowhere? Shut up.
Come to chat with an old woman. Do your duty for the day.
We meet at last, my dear.
What is this? What have you done?
Oh, come now. You didn't really expect to manipulate people forever, did you? Your luck had to run out sometime.
Oh. Huh.
Now we'll take our friend here back to Hammerfell, where she will pay the price for her treason. Not on the way back. Once she gets there, it's not up to me to decide what's done with her.
Indeed.
And as for you, I owe you a portion of the reward, don't I? Well, here you go. Spend it wisely, and if I may, don't allow yourself to be fooled by a pretty face. You're better than that.
Got the fleetest steeds in all of Skyrim. Ride strong.
Okay, I'm at Honeydew Meadery. I'll talk to...
What are you gawking at? Can't you see I have problems here?
Skeever.
What are you gawking at? Can't you see I have problems here?
Something wrong.
Are you kidding me? Look at this place. I'm supposed to be holding a tasting of the new Honningbrew Reserve for the captain of the guard. If he sees the meadery in this state, I'll be ruined.
I might be able to help.
Oh, really? And I don't suppose you just do it out of the kindness of your heart, would you? I hope you're not expecting to get paid until the job's done.
You'd better, or I yell Skeever.
Okay, okay. No need to make rash decisions. Here's half. You get the rest when the job's done. My only demand is that these vermin are permanently eliminated before my reputation is completely destroyed. I bought some poison. I was going to have my lazy good-for-nothing... Don't come back until every one of those things are dead. Was something we discussed unclear?
You mentioned someone named Malice.
Malice is the best deal I've ever made. Lent him a bit of gold some time ago I knew he'd never be able to pay back. Nothing like free labor to make operating costs cheaper. Remember, you don't get paid until they're all dead.
I'm gonna tell you guys a story. Vernacles and Borlore by David Dromio. Hold on. There you go. Helgard walked into the king's Lord this evening, his face clouded with sadness. While he ordered a mug of grief, his mates Garaz and Suyamaro joined him with moderately sincere concern. "What's wrong with you, Helgard?" asked Suyamaro. "You're later than usual, and there's a certain air of tragedy you've dragged in with you. Have you lost money, or nearest and dearest?" "I haven't lost any money," Helgard grimaced. "I have just received word from my nephew that my cousin Aliok has died. Perfectly natural," he says. "Just old age. Aliok was 10 years younger than me." "Aw, that's terrible. But it goes to show that it's important to savor all of life's possibilities, because you never know when your time is coming," said Garaz, who had been sitting at the same stool at the Smoky Corner Club for the last several hours. He was not one cursed with self-awareness. "Life's short, all right," agreed Suyamaro, "but if you'll pardon a sentimental thought, few of us are aware of influence we'll have after our deaths. Perhaps there's comfort there. For example, have I told you the story about Vernicus and Baular?" I don't believe so, said Halgard. Renegus was a Daedra, said Ziamara, throwing a few gibbles on Flynn on the hearth to cast a proper mood. And though our tale took place many, many years ago, it would be fair to say that Vernicus still is one. For what, after all, is time to be a mortal Daedra? Actually, Graz interrupted, understand that the notion of immortality, blah blah. I am trying to offer our friend an inspirational tale in this hour of need, Ziamara growled. I don't have all bloody night to tell it, if you don't mind. You wouldn't have heard of Vernicus, said Ziamara, abandoning the theme of immortality for the time being, for even at the height of his power and fame, he was considered feeble by the admittedly high standards of the day. Of course, this lack of respect infuriated him, and his reaction was typical of lesser Daedra. He went on a murderous rampage. Soon, word spread for all the villages of Colovian West and unholy terror. Whole families had been butchered, castles destroyed, orchards and fields torched and cursed so nothing would ever grow there again. To make things even worse for villagers, Vernicus began getting visitations from an old rival of his from Oblivion. She was a Daedra, a seducer named Hora Vafa, and she delighted in taunting him to see how angry she could make him become. He flooded a village, and that's supposed to be impressive? Impressive? She would sneer. Try collapsing a continent, and maybe you'll get a little attention. Vernicus could become pretty angry. He didn't come very close to collapsing the continent of Tamriel, but it wasn't for lack of trying. A hero was needed to face the mad Daedra, and fortunately, one was available. His name was Bolor, and it was said that he had been blessed by the goddess Kynareth. That was the only explanation for his inhuman accuracy of his bow and arrow, for he never missed a target. As a child, he had driven his marksmanship tutors wild with frustration. They would tell him how to plant his feet, how to knock a ball, the proper grip for a cord, the best method of release. He ignored all the rules, and somehow every time the arrow would catch a breath of wind and sail directly to his target. It did not matter if the quarry was moving or still, at very close range or miles away. Whatever he wanted to strike with his arrow would be struck. Boiler answered the call when one of the village mayors begged him for help. Fortunately, he was not as great a horseman as he was an archer. As he rode through the forest toward the mayor's town, a place called Evans Pond, Vernicus was already murdering everyone there. Horavafa watched and still stifled back a yawn. Murdering a small town mayor isn't going to put you in famous company, you know. What you need is a great champion to defeat. Someone like Iskimor or Helena Whitestrake, or she stared at the figure emerge from the forest. That fellow. Who's he? Growled Vernicus between bites of the mayor's quivering body. The greatest archer in Tamriel. He's never missed. Boiler had his bow strung and was pointing it at the Daedra. For a moment, Vernicus felt like laughing. Bell was not even aiming straight, but he had a well-honed sense of self-preservation. There was something about the man's love of confidence. He could hear the Daedra that Horavafa wasn't lying. As the bolt left the bow, Vernicus vanished in a sheet of flame. The arrow beat the tree. Boiler stood and stared. He had missed the target. In oblivion, Vernicus raged, fleeing before a mortal man like that. Not even the basest scamp would have been so craven. He had exposed himself for the weak, cowardly creature he was, as he considered what steps to take to salvage the situation. He found himself face to knee with the most fearsome of the Daedra princes, Molag Bal. I never thought anything much of you, Vernicus. The giant boomed. But you have more than proven your worth. You have shown the creatures of Mundus that Daedra are more powerful than the blessings of the gods. The other denizens of Oblivion quickly agreed, as they always did, with a view of Molag Bal. This Bal Molag, however, Daedra are, after all, always very sensitive about their various defeats at the hands of mortal champions. Vernicus was proclaimed the elusive beast, the unpursuable one, he who cannot be touched. The bane of Kynareth, shrines devoted to him began to be built in remote corners of Morrowind and Skyrim. Barlorn, meanwhile, now found flawed, was never again called to rescue a village. He was heartbroken over his failure to strike his target, and he became a hermit and never restrung his bow again. Some months later, he died unmourned and unremembered. Is this really the tale you fought with Jeremy? Asked Halgren incredulously. I've heard the King of Worms told more inspirational stories. Wait, smiles Yamara, not finished yet. For years' time, Vernicus was content to watch his legend grow and his fledgling worship spread from his home in oblivion. He was, in addition to being cowardly and inclined towards murderous rages, also a very neat creature. His worshippers told tales of their master, avoiding the bolts of 1,000 archers, of moving through oceans without getting wet, and other feats of avoidance that he would rather not have to demonstrate in person. The real story of his ignominious retreat from Horlor was thankfully forgotten. The bad news, when it came, was delivered to him with some relish from Poravafa. He had delighted in her jealousy at his growing reputation, so with a cruel smile she told him, "Your shrines are being assaulted." "Who dares?" he roared. "Everyone who passes zone in the wilderness feels the need to throw a stone," Poravafa purred. "We can hardly blame them. After all, they represent he cannot be touched. How could anyone be expected to resist such a target?" Vernicus peered through a veil into the world of Mundus and saw that it was true. One of his shrines in Colombia West Country was surrounded by a large platoon of mercenary soldiers, who delighted in pelting it with rocks. His worshippers huddled inside, praying for a miracle. In an instant, he appeared before the mercenaries, and his rage was terrifying to behold. He fled into the woods before he even had a chance to murder one of them. His worshippers threw open the wooden door to a shrine, dropped to their knees in joy and fear. His anger melted when a stone struck him, but another returned to face his assailants. The air was suddenly filled with rockets. Vernicus could not see them, but he heard mercenaries in the woods laugh. "It's not even trying to move out of the way. It's impossible not to hit him," guffawed him. With a roar of humiliation, the danger bounded into the shrine, chased by the onslaught. One of the stones knocked the door closed behind him, striking him in the back. His face broke, anger and embarrassment disappearing, replaced by pain. He turned, shaking, to his worshippers, who huddled in the shadows of the shrine, their faith shattered. "Where did you get the wood to build the shrine?"